A historic day in Nebraska, a day that has some rejoicing and some protesting. A judge orders a ban on same-sex marriage to be lifted in the state. Good evening, I'm Mallory Maddox.
And I'm Joe Chiodo. That ruling came down early this morning. Same-sex couples can now get married in Nebraska beginning a week from today.
Nebraska is the 38th state to allow same-sex marriage. The ACLU-backed lawsuit was filed in November by 7 same-sex couples seeking to have their marriages recognized by the state. 6 of them have been married elsewhere. One couple plans to do so Tuesday.
The governor spoke out against Judge Battalion's ruling, saying the governor and attorney general are just upholding the law.
Well, the most relevant numbers are that 70%, because that's the last time we voted on it. And as the attorney general was pointing out, that's the appropriate way to amend the Constitution. And as constitutional officers, he and I are both sworn to uphold that Constitution, and that's what we're here today to tell you, is that that's what we're going to do.
Just after that, we heard from 3 of the plaintiffs in the case. This couple here, Nick Kramer and Jason Caddick, says this ruling allows them to both now have parental rights to their daughter Alice.
They also say they are thrilled with the judge's ruling, and the public really has been pretty supportive of this. But they say comments like that one Governor Pete Ricketts has does cause harm.
When our politicians and our leaders say the things that they say against LGBT people or those kinds of things, I don't think they understand the impact that it has on little kids. When they say these things, it puts you in a mind frame that you're not equal, that you're not perfect, that something is wrong with you. And it puts kids in a really bad mindset, right? And that's why there's such high suicide rates of LGBT peoples and kids, is because they hear that there's something wrong with them.
Nebraska's 3 Catholic bishops were quick to speak out against the ruling.
They say they're disappointed that the judge presumes to nullify what God has written on human hearts since the beginning of time. That marriage is between a man and a woman with the purpose of having children. They continue, it was appropriate that Judge Battalion issued a stay of his decision, allowing for immediate legal recourse. Now, there are strong feelings on both sides of this issue.
But in today's ruling, the judge was very clear about how the ban had a negative impact on the everyday lives of same-sex couples, while finding no real harm to the state if it is lifted. And we're digging more into that coming up in our next newscast live at 6.